Welcome to District Command Central, your go-to source for the latest news and updates on the Washington Commanders. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a play. The NFL world is buzzing with a rumor that refuses to settle quietly, and if it's true, it might just redefine the landscape for the upcoming season. Sources whisper that Tyreek Hill, the elusive wide receiver whose name has become synonymous with speed and game-changing plays, has finally inked a deal with the Washington Commanders, a move that has sent shockwaves across social media, sports bars, and locker rooms alike. Imagine the scene, a stadium packed to the rafters, fans waving flags in a frenzy, chants growing louder by the minute as speculation transforms into excitement. Every analyst, every commentator, and every armchair coach is trying to decipher what this signing could mean for the NFC East. Hill's agility, his uncanny ability to escape defenders at breakneck speed, and his history of clutch performances suggest that the Commanders might not just be making a minor addition. They could be crafting a dynasty-changing strategy. Rumors hint at the contract being not just lucrative, but historic, breaking barriers that previously seemed untouchable for a wide receiver of his caliber. Conversations in sports circles have turned into heated debates, with fans arguing over whether this is the final piece the team needed or simply a glamorous, headline-grabbing gamble. The speculation alone is enough to dominate sports talk shows for weeks, with everyone dissecting every possible angle. The intrigue doesn't stop at the contract details. Insiders suggest that the negotiations behind the scenes were a masterclass in strategy, patience, and, perhaps, a touch of theater. Tyreek Hill, known for his calculated decisions both on and off the field, allegedly considered multiple offers from other franchises. Yet something about the Commanders' vision, their offensive strategy, or perhaps the charisma of their quarterback reportedly tipped the scales. This narrative, whether confirmed or not, has fans imagining every possible scenario. Hill streaking down the sideline, defenders grasping at shadows, and the stadium erupting with touchdowns that could rewrite the team's history. Social media exploded the moment whispers of the signing hit Twitter, with GIFs, memes, and speculative highlight reels flooding timelines at an unprecedented pace. Analysts dissected every word from press conferences, every subtle gesture in interviews, and even every photo on social media, looking for hidden confirmations. The rumor alone has generated a frenzy of ticket sales, merchandise speculation, and debates over draft strategies. Even casual viewers, who might not follow every snap of the NFL season, have become invested, caught in the narrative that feels larger than a single player, larger than a single team, almost mythic in scope. Amidst this whirlwind, the Commanders' management has remained mostly silent, fueling the rumor mill while fans and pundits attempt to connect dots, decipher insider whispers, and predict how this acquisition could shift the balance of power in the league. Whispers also suggest that the deal might include performance incentives that could turn it into a record-breaking contract in ways no one has seen before, potentially redefining what it means to compensate elite talent in professional football. Fans speculate endlessly about the details, imagining multi-million-dollar bonuses tied to receptions, yardage, or touchdown milestones. The idea alone has sparked discussions in podcasts, YouTube comment sections, and sports forums that span continents, as if the rumor of Hill's arrival has transcended local fandom to become a global talking point. Sports analysts, who are usually measured in their projections, have taken to hyperbolic language, describing Hill as a human rocket capable of turning the tide of a game in a single play. The rumor of him joining the Commanders has even inspired fantasy football enthusiasts to rethink strategies, imagining dream lineups where Hill's explosive talent reshapes scoring paradigms. Betting markets, too, have reacted, with odds shifting subtly yet perceptibly, reflecting the anticipation that something monumental could be on the horizon. Even casual observers have started following Commanders' training footage, hoping for glimpses of Hill or hints of how the offensive chemistry might evolve. Amid all the speculation, the narrative has a life of its own, feeding into a cycle where rumor begets hype, hype begets expectation, and expectation fuels even more rumor. The NFL ecosystem, from media to fan bases, thrives on such dynamics, and this potential acquisition is a textbook example of how a single player's movement can captivate and dominate discourse, creating a near-obsessive focus that extends far beyond the gridiron. Every angle has been considered in this swirling vortex of anticipation. Could Hill's addition push the Commanders into playoff contention? Are they signaling a radical shift in offensive philosophy? Some insiders claim that the team's coaching staff has been reworking playbooks in anticipation, experimenting with formations designed to maximize Hill's unparalleled speed and route-running precision. If the rumors hold true, fans might witness offensive schemes that blur the lines between conventional football logic and audacious innovation, potentially leaving defenses scrambling in ways rarely seen in recent NFL history. The speculation has created a narrative where the Commanders are not merely a team attempting incremental improvement. They are portrayed as a franchise on the cusp of transformation, with Hill as the catalyst. Conversations among fans have evolved from "could this happen?" to "how will this change everything?" Social media threads are filled with hypothetical scenarios, each more creative than the last, imagining Hill turning potential interceptions into highlight reel touchdowns, juking defenders effortlessly, and inspiring viral moments that become ingrained in NFL lore. Even casual observers are captivated, drawn in by the charisma, speed, and mystique associated with Hill's playing style, as if the rumor alone is enough to rewrite the story of the season before a single snap is played. Commentators debate endlessly, breaking down film, history, and statistical probabilities, often circling back to the idea that Hill's rumored arrival represents not just a roster move, but a narrative event, a spark capable of reigniting fan enthusiasm in a league sometimes criticized for predictability. Meanwhile, betting analysts and fantasy football players plan contingencies, each whisper of confirmation adding fuel to the already blazing fire of speculation that has gripped football discourse. Some insiders suggest that the Commanders' decision to pursue Hill is about more than just individual talent. It's about branding, marketability, and the message the franchise wants to send to its fans and competitors alike. The rumor alone has revitalized ticket sales, with fans eager for a glimpse of what could become a historic season. Merchandise speculation is rampant, with jerseys, apparel, and memorabilia rumored to be in high demand even before any official announcement. Analysts speculate about sponsorship deals and endorsements that could accompany such a signing, adding another layer to the complex tapestry of speculation. Fan communities are buzzing with animated discussions, mock highlight reels, and fantasy projections, blending hope, excitement, and incredulity into a shared cultural moment. Even local media outlets have latched onto the rumor, reporting every subtle gesture, cryptic tweet, or practice footage snippet as potential evidence of Hill's imminent arrival. The narrative has taken on an almost cinematic quality, where every gesture and every word becomes material for storytelling, fueling anticipation in a way that transcends traditional sports reporting. The rumor is no longer just about a contract or a player. It is about the possibility of transformation, the thrill of speculation, and the collective imagination of a fan base desperate for exhilarating news. If true, Tyreek Hill joining the Commanders could mark not only a pivotal moment for the team, but also a cultural event, turning rumor into legend, hype into history, and fans into active participants in a story that feels as much mythic as it does real. Even amidst the frenzy, some caution that the rumor might be part of a larger strategic play by the Commanders, designed to energize the fan base, test market reactions, or create leverage in future negotiations. The uncertainty, rather than dampening excitement, has amplified it, as fans and analysts alike engage in speculative storytelling, weighing probabilities, motives, and potential consequences. Social media thrives on such ambiguity, with each unverified claim or insider whisper becoming a piece of a sprawling puzzle that fans are eager to solve. Debates rage over whether the rumored contract represents the future or merely a headline-grabbing stunt, with opinions spanning from enthusiastic endorsement to skeptical critique. Amid this whirlwind, the essence of the rumor remains a testament to the power of narrative in sports, where perception can rival reality and anticipation can be as thrilling as achievement. The story, whether ultimately confirmed or debunked, has already left an indelible mark, demonstrating how a single name, whispered at the right time, can dominate discourse, energize communities, and turn a season into an event before a single kickoff. Fans, analysts, and casual observers are all caught in the gravity of this rumor, navigating excitement, speculation, and anticipation as if part of a collective experience, making the unfolding story of Tyreek Hill and the Commanders a masterclass in the creation of sporting legend, rumor-fueled hype, and cultural impact that stretches far beyond the confines of the field. If you're enjoying the coverage, make sure to smash that like button and drop a comment with your thoughts on the Commanders' latest moves. We want to hear from you. The rumor of Tyreek Hill joining the Commanders continues to swirl through sports circles like wildfire, igniting debates that reach far beyond the typical fan base. Speculation now extends to the locker room dynamics, with insiders suggesting that Hill's arrival could significantly alter the team hierarchy, influence chemistry, and even redefine leadership roles. Fans imagine scenarios where younger players elevate their game to match Hill's relentless speed and competitive drive, while veterans recalibrate strategies to leverage his presence on the field. Analysts on YouTube and sports podcasts have begun theorizing about every conceivable play design, emphasizing Hill's unique ability to stretch defenses vertically and horizontally, potentially creating mismatches that coaches can exploit week after week. The rumor alone has sparked endless what-if discussions, ranging from hypothetical playoff runs to legendary comebacks, with some suggesting that Hill's speed could force rival teams to rethink entire defensive schemes just to keep up. Merchandise sales are rumored to have spiked preemptively, with jerseys, hats, and fan gear flying off virtual shelves as supporters anxiously anticipate confirmation. Even casual fans, previously disengaged from the Commanders' season, are now poring over mock draft analyses, projected stats, and highlight reels, imagining a team transformed, a city reinvigorated, and a league suddenly gripped by the threat of a game-changing signing whose ripple effects could last for years. Off the field, the rumor fuels speculation about the financial strategy behind the signing, with insiders hinting that the Commanders' management might be orchestrating a calculated move to secure long-term fan engagement, corporate sponsorships, and media visibility. The idea is that a player of Hill's caliber doesn't just impact the scoreboard. He transforms the franchise into a spectacle, drawing attention that extends far beyond local support. Social media discussions, rife with enthusiasm and analysis, focus not only on projected stats and game day impact, but also on Hill's broader marketability, potential endorsement deals, and his ability to elevate the franchise's profile nationally. Some speculate that this rumor is a strategic chess move, carefully timed to coincide with preseason hype, driving ticket sales and creating anticipation for upcoming matchups. Analysts break down every practice photo, every cryptic tweet, and every snippet of press coverage, looking for signs of confirmation, while fans dissect every historical performance Hill has ever delivered, projecting potential outcomes for the Commanders' season. Even the rumor's existence has generated a self-perpetuating cycle of hype. As speculation drives conversation, conversation drives engagement, and engagement reinforces the importance of Hill's potential addition. This dynamic has turned a single-player rumor into a full-blown cultural phenomenon, capturing imaginations and dominating conversations in ways that extend far beyond the NFL, creating a sense of suspense, excitement, and expectation that has become almost impossible to ignore in the sports community. The hypothetical implications for team strategy are as compelling as they are complex. Insiders suggest that the offensive playbook may be undergoing secret revisions to fully utilize Hill's extraordinary abilities, blending traditional formations with experimental tactics designed to exploit speed mismatches and force defensive errors. Fans imagine Hill as a disruptive force, capable of transforming third-and-long situations into highlight reel plays and redefining red zone efficiency. Analysts speculate about potential trick plays, jet sweeps, and deep vertical threats that could challenge the very fabric of opposing defenses. The rumor of his signing has even inspired creative fan projects, from mock highlight reels to predictive simulations of games, where Hill's explosive presence is portrayed as a season-altering factor. Fantasy football enthusiasts are already rethinking draft strategies, projecting that Hill could dominate scoring in ways few players have achieved historically. Even casual viewers are drawn into the narrative, fascinated by the idea of witnessing a high-speed spectacle every Sunday, as if the rumor alone promises an entirely new level of excitement. Social media buzzes with theories, critiques, and imagined celebrations, creating a collective anticipation that stretches beyond the stadium and into every corner of the sports world. The speculation itself has become a defining part of the NFL season, demonstrating how a single high-profile rumor can captivate millions, foster shared excitement, and redefine expectations even before the first official announcement is made. Thanks for tuning into District Command Central. Make sure to subscribe and follow us for all the Commanders news you need. Until next time, keep the faith and hail to the Commanders.